Come on over. Come on over, baby. Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Sukihanna and Dr. Umar getting a hunch on. And we're going to be talking about Cardi B crashing out. I don't know what she got going on, but sis needs to check her anger issues. And we're going to talk about the aliens, y'all, because the aliens is here. And I want to tell you about this dream that I had. I have a dream diary. I don't know where it is at the moment, but I'm pretty sure I wrote this down. And this was like months ago, like probably like last year. I don't know what happened. Like I think I scheduled this wrong. Like it looks like it's scheduled for tomorrow, but I meant to schedule it for tonight. So I don't know if that's why people. Anyways, we in the building. So I had this dream that I keep having like alien dreams. I don't know if it's because I'm always watching sci-fi or whatever, but I'm a prophetic ass hoe, right? Not a hoe in real life. And I had this dream that I was like outside of my mom's house and I was looking up in the sky, once again, a sky dream. And there were like spaceships, and everybody was just looking up. And it was Black people on these spacecrafts. And they had on like these outfits and they were like shiny, like silver, like I guess like what you would think that like a space cadet would wear or like an extraterrestrial, but they look like Black men. And I got in one because it was like a war going on the ground. And this guy was like, get in this with me. And we went to the moon. I know this sounds crazy. We went to the moon. From the moon, there was like everybody was fighting everywhere. Gets back in the spaceship with this guy that was like, he looked like a Black guy, but he was an extraterrestrial. We gets back in the ship and then we go to like it's kind of like a different universe. Like everybody looked like they were in the Victorian era. I went into a house that looked like it was like an affluent family because I'm in this new land. I don't know where to go, what to do. So I'm like walking around, trying to blend in. I go into this house and I change my clothes into like Victorian era, like a dress basically. And I'm in this house. It was beautiful. It was huge, a big house. You could tell they have money, but it was Black people. Like this whole world was run by Black people. And then I remember leaving the house and like trying to find my way back home and walking along a riverbank. And it was just weird. It felt like I was walking through different worlds in the stream, like a post-apocalyptic looking type of world. But the whole time I have on this Victorian style dress. I don't know. Anyways, it was Black men. That was the aliens that came down. One of them saved me because there was a bunch of warring going on. But we all was looking up and seeing it in the sky. And then next thing you know, I'm in the Victorian era in some affluent Black people's house, found a dress, changed my clothes, and now I'm walking through like different eras, if that makes sense. I don't know. What's going on? Hey, Tay Beauty. What's up, the diva? Hey, Tracy. Thank you, baby. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Pierre. What's going on? Hey, y'all. So I wanted to tell y'all about that dream because, now the government has come out and basically said that the aliens were here, which we already knew to be true, y'all. I mean, they show us everything on television. And we talk about this a lot over here. I'm always like, it's predictive programming, like they're disclosing what they're actually doing. They're letting us know what's going on. They have to. Like, that is one of like the universal laws, like you got to tell people what you're doing. That's just how that goes. So now all of a sudden they out here talking about the aliens is real. Meanwhile, nobody is making a ruckus over it. Nobody is saying anything because we've been desensitized. And we've been desensitized because, once again, they've been showing us Superman. We done all seen Supergirl. We done all seen the Marvel Universe. Like we seen Roswell. They had a new version of Roswell come out recently. We've seen it all. So now we see extraterrestrials. It ain't gonna mean shit. Like, we just gonna look at them like, okay. I see a lot of people in the comment section saying, "Oh, I wanna be with the aliens. I hope they take me back with them." And I'm just like, I don't know. And it's just so funny though, because I had that dream a while ago, right? And I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this video and they were talking about the Anunnaki, and they were saying that the Anunnaki were the ones that's like on the hieroglyphics in like Egypt and stuff. And lo and behold, in the Grand Canyon, the reason why they won't let us go to certain places and explore is because the history will be blown up, blown to smithereens. Because there was an exploration that was done to the Grand Canyon, I think like in the 20s, 1909 or the 1920. I saw an article, like an old newspaper clipping, like in a video somewhere, and it was talking about these two guys, and they were hired by this guy that worked for the Smithsonian Museum to go and explore in the Grand Canyon, and they saw hieroglyphics, they saw all of these artifacts, and this is in America in the Grand Canyon. Y'all do know that we have pyramids here too, like the mounds in like Mississippi, and so the thing is, all right, let me finish one thought and then I'm on to the next. Sorry, I got a little bit of ADHD. So in the Grand Canyon, there's artifacts, there's hieroglyphics, there were also like tombs, with mummies in it. They found like really big furniture and like really big, tall, like chairs and stuff like that, because giants were once a thing. Everything that you see that is a fairy tale, a fable, science fiction, it's real. You can believe what you want, argue with your mother, but it's real. It exists somewhere. It is not just a figment of a person's imagination where they just made this up out of the clear blue. No, it stems from something. And they keep telling us that it's fake. But now all of a sudden the government is coming out saying that the aliens is real. I wonder why. I wonder why. But they've been preparing us for this. Like, you couldn't have come out in the 30s and told people that, because then it would have been mass hysteria. But being that we have phones, you know what I'm saying? Like, we see aliens. They show it to us on television all day and night. We go to the movies and watch the extraterrestrials. We probably even work with them and wouldn't know a thing. So now you could do that. New age folk, we're kind of like waiting for it, almost expecting it. Yes, in Project Blue Beam, absolutely. Because what was his name? I think it was Ronald Reagan, the one that coined the term welfare queen. Y'all, these presidents did a number on us in this country. Anyways, that's a story for another day. He came out. I saw an old video of him talking about how they want to do the one world, new world order, or whatever the case may be. And he said, what would unite the world and have one band, one sound? I guess is that my phrase for the summer? Because I feel like I've been saying one band, one sound a lot. One band, one sound would be for everyone to have a common enemy. They tried to do it with the shutdown, with the jab, the pokey, because we had never had an pandemic that way, that in the way of the whole world experience, and a shutdown and all that at one time, but it didn't quite go as planned. So now, the Project Blue Beam, they say that there's this theory, because they love to call us conspiracy theorists, when every fucking thing that people was theorizing is ringing true. Like, we're literally living through all of the conspiracy theories. Is y'all picking that up? Like, come on. So he said, yeah, if we all had a common enemy, then that's how we'd all basically be on one accord. And he literally blatantly said, if extraterrestrials came, it will remind us that at the end of the day, we're all human, and that is the common thread. So they need to create a common enemy. And a common enemy would be something otherworldly, something extraterrestrial. And y'all, it's just a whole bunch of theories going on out there. We don't really know, but let me show y'all this video that recently came out, and nobody even bat an eye, because we're desensitized. Like I said, they've been showing us aliens on television for decades now. So we ain't even scared. I feel like if an alien rolled up on me, I probably would be like, hey, like, but if it looks scary, I will run. I'm black. I'm a melanin rich person at the end of the day. But if it looks humanoid and it's not like posing a threat, I wouldn't run. Like, I would probably just be like, oh shit. I really want to see a mermaid. Like, that's something that I really do want to see a mermaid. I do. There was this guy, he said that he was in like Seychelles, Africa, or something like that. And he said he saw a mermaid. He said he was in some lagoon with a little French boy, which was a little odd. Everybody's like, well, what did you doing in a lagoon with a little French boy? That's another story for another day. But the little boy's parents, and there was people around. It wasn't like he was just by himself. But he said he was in the lagoon, and they told him, like, don't go in there at night. and he was like, him and the little boy, like they saw it. It jumped out. He said it was male presenting, and it had like bigger eyes and like a humanoid face with like and arms with like a fish body. And he said it came out of the water, looked at them, and just like splashed it. And I believe that was true. I want to see a mermaid. I don't want to interact with a mermaid. I'm not saying I'm trying to get in the water with them. No, I'm not trying to. No. But to see one, I want to see an alien too, y'all. I'm about that life. Historic. U.S. intelligence agent testifies to Congress under sworn oath that the U.S. government is in possession of extraterrestrial vehicles and bodies. Shout out to the Savoy Show. Fair use.
We're going to uncover the cover-up. Do you have any personal knowledge of people who have been harmed or injured in efforts to cover up or conceal these extraterrestrial technology?
Yes. Personally.
Have anyone been murdered that you would think that you know of or have heard of, I guess?
I have to be careful asking that question. I directed people with that knowledge to the appropriate authorities.
Maybe in a, if we could get in a confidential area, skiff.
Have you had incidences that have...
Wait, hold up. Pay the entry fee to my house. Don't play with me, play with your mother. Let me look and see. Because I just saw that it was only a few likes. Y'all got the game all the way effed up. Hit the like button. Pay the entry fee to my house. This always takes forever to load for me to actually see it. Did I see someone else? Yes, Vivian, I did see that unaliving, and they were electrocuted. I'm like, what? You liked? Okay, good. Everybody else, make sure y'all pay the entry fee. Get me in the algorithm, because YouTube have been playing games. They've been trying to give me yellow marks ever since I talked about certain things, and I don't got the time for that. I need my coin. Hey, pretty RJ. What's up, boo? Happy Sunday. How many likes I got now, y'all? Somebody tell me, because I can't see it. Wait. You didn't get the notification? Yeah, I don't know what YouTube is doing. I really don't know. I don't know why they be doing it. I think, like I said, because, you know, they don't like for you to talk about certain things, and I don't know, but, you know, we had to discuss it. Okay, I'm going to be able to click on it now. All right, it's 44 likes. We could do better. It could at least be 50. Come on, y'all. Stop playing with me. I know it's late. I know it's later than usual. But I needed to, you know, come into my show. I know a lot of my love bugs is going to catch a replay, and that's okay. The aggression, demanding alike, you are aware. The platform, you're willing, posting content. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Get out of here. Bye. Don't tell me what to do. This is, yeah, exactly. Y'all begging for like, fuck out of here. Suck your mother. At the end of the day, I am up here doing this. Y'all not paying me to come up here and entertain y'all. So to pay me, hit the motherfucking like button. What? Don't play with me. Whoever the Sade, get the fuck on. Bye, ho.
Caused you to be in fear for your life for addressing these issues?
Yes, personally. Yeah.
I just want everyone to note that he's coming forward in fear of his life.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they?
Y'all heard that. He basically said that there were aliens. They have alien bodies, but aliens been here. Like it's just like, you got to question, why now are they choosing to come out and disclose this information? Like, what is the agenda? What's the reason?
I guess human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
Are there common characteristics to the UAPs that have been cited by different pilots? And can you describe what the convergence of descriptions is?
Certainly. We were primarily seeing dark gray or black cubes inside of a clear sphere.
I'm sorry, dark gray or black cubes?
Yes,
Yeah.
inside of a clear sphere, where the apex or tips of the cube were touching the inside of that sphere. And that was primarily what was being reported when we were able to gain a visual tally of these objects. That occurred over almost 8 years. And as far as I know, it's still occurring.
How do you know that these were not our aircraft?
Some of the behaviors that we saw in a working area, we would see these objects being at 0.0 Mach, that's 0 airspeed, over certain pieces of the ground. So what that means, just like a river, if you throw a bobber in, it's going to float downstream. These objects were staying completely stationary in Category 4 hurricane winds. These same objects would then accelerate to supersonic speeds, 1.1, 1.2 Mach, and they would do so in very erratic and quick behaviors that I don't have an explanation for.
Based off of each of your experiences and observations, do you believe UAPs pose a potential threat to our national security?
Yes,
Oh,
and here's why. The technology that we faced was far superior than any.
wait, hold up. Y'all heard them. They said that these aliens pose a threat to our security. But then this also goes back to what Ronald Reagan was saying. That was a part of the plan. Make everybody have a common enemy so that we could all one band, one sound, that new world order. Hello? Because this is just very ironic. And I kept saying this right when the shutdown happened, right? I told my brother, ask Brother Jones, when he come back, when I get up with him again, he will tell y'all, we have long conversations about things like this. And I kept saying the alien phase is next. And I've been telling anybody who will listen, and everybody was just looking at me like I was crazy. I'm like, yo, the next phase of this simulation is the aliens are going to be presented to us. So they're going to either present themselves to us or the government is going to present them to us. And look at what's happening. I'm prophetic. I be knowing, y'all. I be knowing. And there is some extraterrestrials that look just like us, y'all. I'm telling you.
Anything that we had, and you could put that anywhere. If you had one, you captured one, you reverse engineered it, you got it to work, you're talking something that can go into space, go someplace, drop down in a matter of seconds, do whatever it wants and leave. And there's nothing we can do about it. Nothing.
Yes, the objects that are being seen by commercial pilots are performing maneuvers that are unexplainable due to our current understanding of our technology and our capabilities as a country. And that applies for the military as well.
Mr. Ferrer?
Yeah, I concur with that. We have nothing that can stop in midair and go the other direction, nor do we have anything that can, like in our situation, come down from space, hang out for 3 hours and go back up.
They took an oath. They took an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States, and dadgummit, they're doing it. And we owe them a debt of gratitude. I think it's time for this country to take back our country. We need to tell the folks at the Pentagon, they work for us. Dadgummit, we don't work for them. And that's exactly the point. This is an issue of government transparency. We can't trust a government that does not trust its people. We're going to uncover the cover-up. Do you have any personal knowledge of people who have been harmed or injured in efforts to cover up or conceal these extraterrestrial technology?
Yes. Personally.
Have anyone been murdered that you would think that you know of?
Y'all, they here, y'all. They here. They've been here. Kimberly, you said that you used to work for the military, so you had clearance. Did you ever see any extraterrestrials? Can you tell us if you've ever encountered any? What did they look like? Give us a little something. If you can't, we understand, but we want to know. Look, we in the comments, they in the comments like, what's tea? What's tea? Nothing new under the sun. Yep. Hey, our free thinker, what's going on? I want to. Okay, Kimberly, I got you. But they came out and said that it was real, though. The government literally came out and said that it was real. So I don't know that it would be like, a matter of like alive and unalive now. But I get it. I ain't gonna push. So, like I said, I believe that they've been here. I honestly feel like there's different species of aliens and extraterrestrial beings. I don't think that they all just look like little green Martians with the big eyes. I feel like that may be like one species, but I also, in my heart of hearts, feels like there's a humanoid species that look like us. I just do. Their features may be a little different. You know, like they may have a little quirk, like a little something, like their eyes may be a little far apart. They may like Halle Bailey. She could be an extraterrestrial. You get what I'm saying? But like a humanoid one. Like, y'all get what I'm saying? Like she looks ethereal and like a little different. Like, not saying that Halle is an alien, but I'm just saying like the way that she has like different features. Like I feel like there would be something distinct about them that separated them from us. But it's the same as when you go from country to country, culture to culture, race to race. You know, like the Mongoloid, the Asiatic, the Oriental people, they have like the slanted, the chinky eyes. You know what I mean? Us, like we Negroid features, we have fuller features, we have fuller lips. You know, our noses are fuller. We have like a higher cheekbone, a lot of us. So it's gonna be something. Brandy, yes. There's gonna be something that's gonna, you know, separate them feature wise. But I feel like honestly, they could blend into society, and as long as they picked up on like mannerisms and culture, and you know, just like really assimilated to how we act. I don't think that we would know. Like I feel like we see them all the time and just don't know. I really do. Hey Norris, what's up, boo? I have a question, Ayana Riz. Yes. Oh my goodness. I did see this. I did. And you know, RIP to her daughter. That was so sad. And then this is the second child that she lost, right? Oh, Ashley, that's what you think? Oh. I mean, for what though? Like I now, okay. If Ayanna Van Zant comes back on television with a new show, then I would probably, that is something that I would believe. If she came back out with a new show, I would be like, yep, third rock from the sun. And y'all saw Roswell, that was based on a true story of extraterrestrials that came down. It was a sister and two brothers. And I saw pictures that they say, you know, allegedly was them, and that they were in cahoots with the White House and was giving them like intelligence and, you know, just helping them with technology and helping to usher the world along with us. Think about how technologically advanced we are within a span of 50 years, not even 50 years. Like literally, I remember a time when beepers were a thing. Y'all remember beepers were a thing and people were still using payphones. And then all of a sudden everybody got a cell phone. And now all of a sudden we're literally walking around with mini computers in our hands. And this happened within less than, not even 50 years. This happened within a 20-year span. Like really think about it. How, Sway? How? Literally everything that our cell phone could do, we needed devices, separate devices. You needed to buy a camera. You needed to buy a camcorder. You needed to buy a voice recorder. You remember there was a time where you had to get calling cards to call and make international calls. Now you can download an app. I use WhatsApp, and I was just talking to my friend in Paris. Literally talking to my friend in Paris. And when he's in Senegal, because he's from Senegal, but he lives in Paris now. When he's in Senegal, I talk to him. There used to be an app called Viber that we used to use. Now we use WhatsApp to communicate. I have another friend that's in Guyana. We talk literally. I don't need no calling card. I don't need to pay extra minutes. How is all of this advancing at such a lightning speed? Exactly, C. Magdalene. And now all of a sudden, like really, like think about it. You have a whole, like I literally could shoot a music video with my cell phone, guys. Literally. It's crazy. The Jetsons, though. The Jetsons and the Simpsons, they always showed FaceTime. You know, they showed everything that we have. So, and of course, the government and military and all of that, they have access to everything that we have. Like, they have it first, and then they decide when they put it out to the masses. But still, how have we advanced in such a short span of time? Or have we always been advanced, but they just keep lying about history? and chopping and screwing. Because there's also this Tartaria, I believe, was like a country or a city or something, and they had like a bunch of technology and mopeds and motor scooters and all the types of things. And this is like in the earlier 1900s, but we don't learn about that in school at all. They playing this UFO. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. Mhm. We built the pyramids before. Yeah. I believe it. And y'all heard now too that the first flying car has been approved. So now there's going to be flying cars. I don't know, like, you've got to have some type of permit. I don't know how you could buy one, but you could pre-order a flying car now. That's the thing. It's a lot going on. I always believed aliens was real. I used to watch Ancient Aliens at the family function. Everybody always thought I was a weirdo. I believed mermaid was real. I wanted to be a mermaid when I was a little girl, like, and even a teenager. I just loved anything that was like alien and extraterrestrial. I used to really think I was an alien, y'all. Yeah. People don't even drive properly down here. Yep, they're gonna have people flying in the air. I don't know what that's gonna be like. Okay, so let's get into Cardi B crashing out on the internet. So she recently did a performance. She's back outside. She recently released a record with Offset, or Jealous or whatever, which is okay. I mean, like, the music don't really, I don't know. Like, her verses are really good. I like her features. I like the feature that she did with Lotto. I thought that was good. She did a feature with a couple of people. I don't really, I don't listen to new age music that much. Like, sometimes when I want to twerk or like I'm out or whatever, but in real life, I listen to 70s music. I'll be listening to Denise Williams. I listen to Mary J. Blige. Like, I be listening to 2000s music, because this new stuff, I just be like, what the hell? Would I fly a car? No, I would not fly a car. I don't even know if I would get in a flying car. I don't. I honestly, I don't even like flying in airplanes. I like going places, so that's why I get my hands on a plane, but I don't like to fly. I have really bad anxiety. I've never been in a helicopter. I've been in like a small little connector flight, and I just didn't really like that. But yes, let's get into Cardi B. Cardi, body, sexy, body, hotter, Molly, banging, body. I said I like it like that. So a fan, I can't play it because the music is playing. Look, you see they threw the water on her, and she threw her microphone real hard. She threw it real hard. Now, if I was that girl, even though I threw water, I would still sue her. I wouldn't give a damn. Take me to court. Get me a lawyer. Take me to court and get me a lawyer. So this is another, the girl actually. You can see her saying, I'm sorry, because she knew she was about to get dealt with, right? So I don't think that people should be throwing anything on stage. I don't think that that's okay. But I don't think you should throw a mic in a crowd, because you could hit an innocent bystander. Like, I don't think that's safe. That's kind of stupid, especially if you like a multimillionaire. Anybody's looking for a chance to sue. Now, if you throw a mic at somebody and you hit the person next to them, that's a lawsuit, sis. Take me to court, because let me get hit by a mic. If I was even standing there, I would have fell out and act like I was. Oh, the mic hit me. Oh, God, I have a whiplash. I would have been out on a stretcher. Take my ass to the hospital. Nobody showing the other clips of her asking people to wet her. I did see that. I saw that clip too. I did. I don't think I have it saved, but I did see that. And she was like, oh, I said wet my pussy, not my face, or something like that. She said, I absolutely did see that. But I didn't understand. I didn't know if she said that before the person threw the water or after. Like that was the part that I was confused about, because it didn't really give no context. Because maybe she said that after the girl did that. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. And then here she goes again, throwing another mic. Like, she's very enraged. She's very unhinged. something is going on. She's crashing out. I think she might be mad at Offset or something. I don't know. Because, you know, he can't keep it in his pants. He stay digging and dodging. She just don't seem like she's in a good spirit. Or maybe she's doing all of this for publicity because she's trying to roll out some new music, you know, that nobody really is not really, you know. That song with Offset, I don't know. I mean, you know. But I know I would be like, where is the court? Where is the lawyer? Where's the lawyer? So this is her crashing out once again, assaulting someone once again. I can't play it, but so she's definitely back outside. I'm trying to figure out when we're gonna get this next album, but that's some finesse. That's finesse. Because at the end of the day, Cardi B is a content creator. And that's what I think a lot of people got it confused. Money, I mean, music was a way for her to make money because she's all about getting to the bag. And I'm not mad. Because if I could make a few million off of music, I love music though. I do it. I make music and songs and all day because I just really love it deep down inside. As a job, I don't know if I would like it as much. So that's why I understand. Honestly, I'm telling y'all the truth about me. Because it feels like when it becomes work, it's not art no more. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really be creative. So it could have been that for Cardi. Like, maybe she felt like, I just wanted to do this because it was fun. But once it gets to be too serious and too much politics and just a lot going on, it takes the joy out of it. So I understand why a lot of artists, like, they just make music when they want to. And then we in a day and age where you don't have to, she literally performing songs that she had forever ago. But if she really want to stamp herself as like a legend and an icon in the rap game, she need to put out another album. She needs to look, there she go, raging out, crashing out. Cause I guess he like stopped her music or did something that she didn't like. She's very aggressive. And honestly, she gets away with this ratchet, aggressive, masculine behavior because she's a Latina and she's lighter complected. Because I feel like, honestly, if Cardi B looked like me or darker and she carried on like that, people would be talking about her really badly. Like, she's constantly gets a pass for being very ghetto toxic circus, like assaulting people. Like, she says some disgusting, deplorable things, and she just always constantly gets a pass. And it's because she's a light-skinned Latina, and I don't care what nobody have to say, argue with your mother. And I saw somebody in the comment section from the After Dark thing that we did, and oh no, that wasn't the comment section, never mind. But anyways, people talking about I have colorism trauma. I do not. I love everybody. If you're a beautiful person, then I will like you. But if you're a nasty piece of work, then I won't like you. It doesn't matter what you look like. But colorism is a real thing. And it's just unfortunate that, you know, colorism, featureism, texturism, it's a real thing. And she's just being herself. She is just being herself. And the thing is, I'm not mad at her being herself. The thing is, what I'm pointing out right now is the fact that I wouldn't get the same grace as her for being myself and acting in that manner. That's my point. And even when I see, you know, people get treated the correct way by the popo, I'm not saying that they deserve to get pow. I'm just saying show everybody the same grace, because clearly you know how to act. You know how to give grace to people. You just pick and choose who you do it for because of racism, colorism, featureism. All of these things play a major part in how we're treated in society, you know? And we just got to keep it real. Melanin-rich women do not get the same grace that Cardi B has been granted and awarded time and time again. The problematic things that she said, calling us roaches, she don't get canceled, is because she's not Black presenting. And y'all can argue with your mother. I'm not going to argue with y'all. It is what it is. We all have eyes. We can see. And this is not me saying that no, some of the things that she said was terrible. And I feel like she didn't really suffer repercussions enough. However, sometimes people get angry. If you throw something or do something, but now imagine if that was Meg Thee Stallion. Y'all think people would be defending her, knocking people and throwing shit? Like, I just feel like it would read differently. And the comment sections will look different. You know, it is what it is. And like I said, I just feel like everybody should get the same grace, because sometimes we have bad days. We're human. But some women get away with it. They get to be enraged. They get to be aggressive. They get to be human. They get to be expressive on every level. And we don't. And it sucks. It really sucks ass, because at the end of the day, we're human too. We experience every range of emotion too. We don't get the same grace. It just is what it is. Yeah, I don't think people should be throwing stuff media new posts, but her DJ did not throw anything at her. He just did something to the music that she didn't like, and she threw a mic at his head. She's very aggressive, but you don't hear those adjectives to describe her, and that is my point. People are defending her, and it's like an innate thing for us to defend others. That's all I'm gonna say. It is what it is. We always give them the benefit of the doubt. They always get the default setting is to give them grace. When it comes to us, we are labeled as aggressive, bitter, hateful, masculine. You know, like it's y'all picking up what I'm putting down. That's all I'm saying. Look, that's it. She gets to act out. We can, but the repercussion, the backlash, it will not be, oh, the person shouldn't have do nothing or they should have did. No. It'll be a million niggas up here on a podcast talking about, look, see, this why these black bitches, these black hoes, they aggressive, they real manly. Look at her, throwing like a linebacker, throwing like she good, like she on a baseball field. That lady get away with a lot. That lady gets away with a lot. Okay. And that's it. And that is all. When you're a Latina, you just spicy. Caliente. They don't call you aggressive. And I ain't never heard nobody refer to that lady as aggressive. And she's very aggressive. Like, she's very, very, extremely aggressive, in my opinion. So speaking of, we're going to move on to Sukihanna and Dr. Umar. They have been spotted together this past weekend. So Sukihanna came out with a song called Grinch, and she said in the song, you know, she wanted to fuck Dr. Umar and give him some woke pussy or make him woke with the pussy or something like that. And she had tweeted that she wanted to sleep with him before. And it's funny because they linked up. We're going to show y'all the picture, and then I'm going to show y'all a video, little slight interview that the both of them collectively did, like somebody edited together, like their responses to each other. And then I'm going to show y'all another video of Dr. Umar talking about Sukihanna. Suki with the go coochie. So this is them. Look at Suki looking like she all homely and stuff. You see, people know she knows how to read the room. That's why I rock with her. She understands place and time. She gets it. Dr. Umar, shouts out to Jungletography _TV. Dr. Umar and Sukihanna finally meet after saying he could be the one to make her a wife. So Suki tweeted this. I think I'm ready to sit with Dr. Umar. I seen those interviews where he spoke with me, and I think he might be the one to turn me into a wife. Yep. Suki. This is them. This is Dr. Umar saying
situation one time. I don't condone my sister's content. I don't support my sister's content. I will not make excuses for my sister's content. I'm simply saying that if the queen is interested in making a transformation in her agenda, I am willing to aid her in that work. I am not going to cancel her because some of you hypocrites have overlooked popular people in our community who have done worse than Sukihanna. Let me say this again because I want you to understand, overstand, and understand me right now. I want you to understand, overstand, and understand what I'm saying, brothers and sisters. I do not condone my sister Sukihanna's content. I do not support my sister Sukihanna's content. I will not make excuses for my sister Sukihanna's content. But The sister has as much right to make a mistake and then correct it as you and I do. And many of you who want to cancel her outright have overlooked evil and wrongdoing in the Black community that has been worse than what she is doing. How many people we got who have taken the life of other people and we still celebrate them right now? How many in our community have been accused and even have been proven to be pedophiles and we overlooked
That word.
their behavior because they are celebrities?
He's not lying though. He's not lying. And I said this, and Storm Monroe also said this, that this would be the perfect time for her to rebrand herself. Now, this is not saying go all the way to the left and be like really a super conscious queen. However, you know, just clean it up a little bit. Clean it up a little bit. Hey, righteous, y'all, no profanity in the chat, y'all, because the Google mods is censoring, like not letting it be shown. But he's not lying, you know? And like I said, we were saying basically that it would be good for her to rebrand herself. She don't have to completely stop doing hip hop music or stop rapping, but she could just clean it up a little bit. Like, she got a lot of eyes on her right now. You know, you see how so many women, including myself, we stood beside her. We banded together with her when men was doing way too much and being inappropriate. So she knows that she got people that has her back. And then him, you know, even though we still looking for the school and stuff, but Dr. Umar, he's been on CNN. Like, he has a completely different image. So she's smart. She knows what she's doing. Sukihanna is smart. She knows exactly what she's doing. And look at him smiling. He real happy to be standing next to her. He real happy. Now, I'm going to show y'all some of what they were saying about each other in some other interviews. Okay. Shout out to @DT_Blackie.
You know, in your song, right? You said you want to Dr. Umar, right?
Yeah.
So how would you shoot your shot with Dr. Umar?
But I love a Pan-African king. You know,
King Kong.
King Kong consciousness. I'm very pro-Black, so I care about my people. And I feel like if I was to pick somebody to on, it would be Dr. Umar. And that's what I said in Gritch. Dr. Umar, leave him woke right now. I want to Dr. Umar, leave him woke right now. Because I do got that woke.
She said, I will be intimate with Dr. Umar and I will make him woke right now.
If I was to meet Dr. Umar, he would shoot his shot with me because he gonna see me Black chocolate conscious queen that need a little guidance and daddy issues, and I feel like he know exactly what to do with me.
He would shoot his shot because he would see that I'm an all-natural chocolate conscious queen in need of a little guidance and some daddy issues. We could lead a revolution, Sukihanna and Dr. Papa. Let's just call her Suki Papa.
You know, in your song, right? You said you want to
Not Suki Papa. Hey guys, I know my minds are not here, but in the chat we can't use certain words and no profanity. I love y'all. Y'all my peeps, but we got to keep it clean at least a little bit. You know, so I also wanted to show y'all. First of all, at the end of the day, he is still a man. I don't be agreeing with hardly anything Dr. Umar got to say. I'm not even gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. I'm not a Pan-Africanist. I do not subscribe to what he be having to say, but you know, sometimes he makes sense, and I got to come and I got to, you know, at least a broken clock is right at least twice a day. And that's what I got to say as far as Dr. Umar is concerned. I do not sit up here and be It never really gave that. It never gave that. It never gave that. It never gave that. It never gave that. But I just think that this is interesting because I right before our eyes, I feel like Sukihanna knows that she needs to rebrand, and this is what she's doing. Like, this is how she's going about it, pretty much. And I'm not mad. I really am not. Like, at the end of the day, they're all entertainers. Even Dr. Umar, even though he considers himself like a revolutionary, he's an entertainer too. Everybody is a character in their own right. Now, we don't know where the school is. He's been taking donations for 25 years. It's getting tired and played out. He even said in one of his other videos that she might want to sponsor the school. I said, Lord, he's trying to get money. If you still donating to the school, then something is wrong. It got to be the purest cocaína. The purest cocaína. So this is him again talking about it. He's embarrassing. Ooh. Shouts out to Hollywood Unlocked, fair use.
Make Sukihanna a wifey. You talk about that as well too, man.
I don't know. She and I have never spoke. She obviously would have to make some radical transformations. You know, I have a lot of young people who look up to me all over the world, African children, teenagers, elementary school, middle school. I have more young followers than any other Black personality in the world. And I'm very responsible towards them. And, you know, for me to come out with her, she would have to renounce nearly everything she does and reinvent herself. I don't think she's at that point right now.
So could you make Sukihanna a wifey? You talk.
Oh, I don't hear that.
Then we conversation at that time. You know, the ball is in her corner. That would be up to her.
You think this would be a tough task for you to accomplish?
Well, it's no task for me.
See, he's still a man, y'all. He's still a man. It don't matter all that Pan-African, unite the community. Men are men. He was smiling real hard in that picture standing next to Suki with the Gucci. He was like, y'all, Dr. Umar ready to risk it all. Woo. He ready to risk it all, y'all. Look at this. Wait, hold up. He was happy talking about that too. Low key, I feel like he flattered. She put him in a song. He liked that. Like happy, y'all. Y'all think they smashed? Now, I don't think she gave it up to him just like that. Like, I feel like she was flirting with him. No, I wonder what they talked about. And I wonder if it's going to be like like if they recorded it and, you know, like maybe at some point they're going to do a sit down together. Like, I wonder about that. Not hello, Mrs. Love Monroe. That's funny. Y'all are funny. Shouts out to 154 of y'all in the chat. Make sure you pay the entry fee to my house by hitting the like button. It's free $99 to pay my entry fee. She texts him Grand Rising King. That's funny as hell. So this is actually the live that the person clipped up. And this is him responding to her saying, you know, like, I want to sleep with him or whatever. He flattered because ain't nobody ever said they wanted to be with Dr. Umar. See, men are very easy and simple. You just got to show them some love. Men like love too. Men like compliments too. Men love a shout out too. A lot of women don't know that. Like, they just think that men don't care. Men do care. They want to feel good. They want to feel desired. And that don't mean be like all extra thirsty, but you know, you can talk your shit to a man. They love that. They eat that shit up.
For a minute. Sister Sukihanna was asked the question. I don't know when the interview was. And the brother said, in your video called Grinch, you said you wanted to be intimate with the King Kong of consciousness. And she said, yes, I love me a Pan-African king. She said, I'm for my people. I love my people. She said, I said what I said in my video. I want to be intimate with Dr. Umar and I will make him woke right now. She said, I want to be intimate with Dr. Umar and I will make him woke right now. That's what my sister Sukihanna from Wilmington, Delaware said. That's what my sister Sukihanna from Wilmington, Delaware said. That's what my sister Sukihanna from Wilmington, Delaware said. And then she said, if Dr. Umar met me, he would shoot his shot because he would see that I'm a chocolate, beautiful, conscious queen in need of a little guidance and some daddy issues. She said if the doc saw me, he would shoot his shot because he would see that I'm an all-natural, chocolate, conscious queen in need of a little guidance and some daddy issues.
This got him so open, y'all. Oh my God. He is open like, ooh.
I saw nothing wrong with what my sister had to say. I saw nothing wrong with what Sister Sukihanna had to say about her brother, Dr. Umar Ifa Tunde.
This how you know these men ain't shit. Because why is he calling her sister and calling him her brother when we talking about y'all going to Pound Town? See what, like, Sister Sukihanna, I see nothing wrong with what Sister Sukihanna said. Sukihanna said she want to give you some coochie and make you woke, and you calling her your sister and you calling yourself her brother. Yeah, mm-hmm.
So where do I stand with Sister Sukihanna? As you know, with me, it's all about politics before the punani. It's always revolution before romance. It is always institution building before institutions, before intimacy. Okay? Liberation over lust. Business before the bedroom. Revolution over the romance. So me and Sister Sukihanna could have a conversation. Sister Sukihanna, if you would like a conversation, shoot me a text message. Have somebody from your team get in touch with me. Let me know when you're next in your hometown of Wilmington, Delaware, so I could take you on a tour of the FDMG Academy. You might want to become a donor if you're not already. My school is in your hometown, good sister.
One thing he gonna do is get them donations for that imaginary ass school.
Your school is in your hometown. Our school is in your hometown. And we will have a conversation, Sister Suki and Dr. Umar, right here in FDMG, Wilmington, Delaware. Sukihanna and the Intercontinental Ifa Tunde needs to have a conversation, a chat and chew, right here in FDMG, Wilmington, Delaware.
Not a chat and chew. Oh, she made him feel so desirable. Oh my God. This is making his whole 2023.
And my main question for you, my sister, would be, are you serious? Are you absolutely sure? Are you certain that you are ready to transform? Are you ready to change? Are you ready to reinvent yourself from your current style of art to a revolutionized, re-energized Black consciousness form of art? Because if you are willing to reinvent yourself as the queen of Black conscious music, I will stand by your side. Oh, yes. We can change the world.
Oh, not I will stand by your side. I cannot. Yo, what is the world? This gotta be a reality show, and we just all a part of one big reality show. Like, I feel like there's somebody somewhere just watching all of us getting the fucking cackle off of this.
From a revolutionary perspective, we can wake up the little girls. We can make everybody go natural. That's right. Sister Sukihanna has millions of followers.
Oh, there he go. He see the opportunity. The opportunist in him is kicking through.
Sister Sukihanna has millions of followers. Sister Sukihanna has millions of followers. Dr. Umar has millions of followers. She's an entertainer. I'm a revolutionary activist. She's an entertainer. I'm a revolutionary activist. She's from Wilmington, Delaware. FDMG is in Wilmington, Delaware. If Sister Sukihanna is ready to become the face of Black conscious female music, if she's ready to change the content and the intent and the direction of our artwork, we could lead a revolution. We could lead a revolution, Sukihanna and Dr. Papa.
Not Dr. Papa. Not Dr. Papa. I cannot.
Just call her Suki Papa.
Not Suki.
Let's just
not Suki Papa. What?
Let's call her Suki Papa. But let me say this, Suki Papa. Let me say this, Suki Papa. Let me say this, Suki Papa. If we go down that path, you can never go back. If we go down that path, Sister Sukihanna, you can never go back. Because I would put my trust in you, my faith, I would invest in you. I would bring the African world to you. You can never go back.
Right? Is this the proposal? Because he is going in. Like, damn. He ready to risk it all. Not Sukihanna got Dr. Umar ready to put it on the line. He is ready to risk it all.
Because if you go back and make another song, like the songs you got out there, that would disgrace me. It would disgrace you. It would disgrace the movement.
Yo.
So if you're not ready right now, my dear, beautiful Sister Sukihanna, no worries. Get all that European possession out of your spirit. Get all that demonic energy out of your soul. Get it out. And when you are ready for the next level, when you are ready to embrace higher consciousness, then you reach out to your brother, Dr. Umar. We're not going to deal with none of the intimacy because that's nobody's business. And we're not going to be into no intimacy until we get any work done in the first place. You understand?
Oh, so now he really trying to, yo, not him saying we not going to be into no intimacy because that's nobody's business, but we ain't going to do it. We got to get some work done first. He trying to, what they be saying, scratch that coochie. He want to take, he trying to get some Suki with a good whoo. He want to hit that.
I am about work. And I believe that sister does care about her people. I believe that sister does love her people. And I believe that sister is ready for some guidance and are willing to provide the guidance. But it's business over the back shots. I am not interested in being intimate with my sister. Not at this time. Not in that current state of mind. No. But let's get some work done, Sister Sukihanna. Let's get some work done right here in Wilmington, Delaware, up in Philly, South Jersey, Northern Maryland. Let's do something for the people, Sister Sukihanna. I'm about to put out my Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never music video. Do y'all think I should let Sister Sukihanna do a cameo in the Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never video?
Not him coming out with a song. See, now what? This is very calculated on both of their behalf. Like, yeah.
So what do y'all think, family? I'm talking to my supporters. What do you think, family? I'm talking to my supporters. Do y'all want Sister Sukihanna to do a special cameo in the Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never music video? Talk.
What? Yo, this is hilarious. Oh my God. Not Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never music video.
To me, family. Talk to me, family. Do you want Suki Papa? Do you want Suki Papa to do a special guest, 16 bars, saluting the African queens, pushing black on black love? Do you?
If Suki do this, this will really like do something different for her career. I think she should do it. I would do it. Because his audience is completely different. Even though we know he's scam likely and he ain't never opening that goddamn school, he has access. He has access. He has access. He has a different audience than her. I think she should do it.
Y'all want Sister Sukihanna?
That would go so viral. That would go so crazy. Like Sukihanna and Dr. Umar do a song together. It's gonna go viral. They in a music video together. It's gonna go viral.
In the Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never music video. So, Sister Sukihanna, I look forward to hearing from you, sister. I look forward to having a conversation by phone, or if you're going to be coming home anytime soon, we can have lunch in the principal's office. We can have lunch in the principal's office. We can have a catered lunch in the FDMG principal's office.
That sounds like the beginning to a corn film. Lunch in the principal office. Lord, and Suki showed up with that black dress and some glasses. Woo!
I'm just kidding. We'll go to a restaurant and have a professional conversation. But anyway, brothers and sisters, let's get back to the revolution. Anyway, brothers and sisters, you can give me your opinion on Suki Papa. Just text me your opinion. Dr. Umar.
Suki Papa. Yeah. Oh my God.
You should try to work with the sister. I think she's ready to make a transition. Or Dr. Umar, I don't think you should work with the sister. Whatever you think I need to do, give me your opinion. I'll make my own decisions. I make my own decisions, but I respect everybody's opinion. Shoot me a text message, 215-989-9858. Shoot me a text message, 215-989-9858. I might invite Sister Sukihanna to help co-chair the Conscious Singles Convention. Maybe I'll ask Sister Sukihanna to help facilitate the Conscious Singles Convention.
Oh, he really trying to put her to work. You can't even be mad. He already got about 3 jobs for her to do.
But of course, she has to make some changes before we can do that. My beautiful African sister, I love you with your chocolate skin, but we got to make some changes first before we can do that, because my mission is a sacred mission. It is a spiritual mission. I was sent here by the ancestors to liberate my people. So I need you to understand that this is no game with me. I live this here. I will die for this here. If we're going to do it, we got to do it the right way.
You said you want to fuck Dr. Umar, right?
Yeah.
So how would you shoot your shot with Dr. Umar?
But I love a Pan-African king. You know,
King Kong.
King Kong consciousness. I'm very pro-black, so I care about my people. And I feel like if I was to pick somebody to fuck on, it would be Dr. Umar. And that's what I said in Gritch. Fuck Dr. Umar, leave him woke right now. I want to.
This, you cannot make this up. What is happening? Suki just trying to get some conscious dick, and this nigga talking about leading the revolution and changing names and putting her to work and doing the whole Tep song. She is not here for that. But then she is. She is, because she calculated. She know what she's doing. But that took me out. He said, I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Not your name being Sock. Oh my God. Not a spectacle. Y'all, this whole thing is hilarious to me. He totally misread her, right? She's just trying to have a good time out. Suki is probably going to tell him, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. I don't know if she's trying to do all of that. I don't know if it's giving that. I don't think it ever gave that, Dr. Umar. I don't think it ever gave that. I think she was just joking when she said you might be able to make her a wife. But you never know, though. You never know. You never know. Anything is possible. It's 2023. Hey, the aliens have arrived. It would not surprise me if Sukihanna, the way he say Sukihanna, take me out too. Sukihanna. Sukihanna. Yes, media new post. He want a marriage. He's trying to get married. She said, well, hold up. She said, if I was going to fuck on somebody, it would be him because I love me a Pan-African. He talking about changing names, donating to the school. Yeah. Sukihanna. I don't know if Sukihanna is up for all of that. Yeah, he is. I agree. He's trying to go viral because he like, oh, should I put her in the song? She should do the song though, because that's gonna go crazy. If Sukihanna do a song with Dr. Umar, it's going to go viral. Like it would make perfect sense. Yeah, you know, you never know if she feeling him like that and he end up feeling him back. Thanks for going live tonight with this laughter. You're welcome, boo. I thought it was late, but it's still 170 of y'all up in the building. So we doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow. Y'all. That was hilarious. I not Dr. Umar and Sukihanna Hunchin. It's up for both parties career-wise. Yes, Jazzy. Hey, Carmel. I agree. Like, I feel like, honestly, at the end of the day, everybody that you see on your screen is an entertainer. Even if they have an agenda that they're pushing, it's entertainment. So, you know, you want to continue to strengthen your platform for your cause or under the guise of entertainment. And just us watching him talk about her was extremely entertaining to me. That was super entertaining. Like, Sister Sukihanna. That was funny. I would love to see them like do something together, like actually talk and not just a picture. Because that was just hilarious to me. Like, I can't even lie. I was entertained by that. Hey, Amazing Grace. And if she changes her life, it would give so much hope to yes, this is true. This is true. And I think that's what he was saying when he was like, she got millions of followers, like she can influence a bunch of young girls, you know, to go a different route, basically. Yeah, I didn't see that either. I didn't see that. But Suki knew what she was doing. She's a woman. At the end of the day, people always look, let it be a lesson, right? You can change your life. You could change your whole facts. You can. People love to be like, oh, your reputation is gonna. No, it's 2023. There's no rules. There's no rules. Literally, you could be a hoe, stripper, crack hoe. And then you could clean yourself up and become a godly woman. You could change your life. You could paradigm shift and literally walk a completely different path. And people will forgive you and they will accept the new path that you choose to walk down. She could completely change. There's no rules. It's just a matter of choices and decisions. There's no shame anymore. I mean, look at Cardi B. We were just talking about Cardi B. I seen videos of Cardi B putting a Corona bottle up her cootie hole that she got from somebody in the audience, drink it, and give it back to the person in the audience. I saw that with my own two eyes. I seen her cootie hole like in videos. And now look, she's married, a mom. I mean, even though her husband, and you know, but she's still a mom. She's a multimillionaire. She was, you know, interviewing the president. Like, she was interviewing the president, y'all. She went from drugging and robbing and stripping and hoeing and hoarding to sitting down with the president. There's no rules. You could do whatever you want to do. Just believe in yourself and really it's just a series of choices. It's just a series of choices. That's it. So Sukihanna and Dr. Umar Papa, they got it going on. Yep, every day on Orphan, a new day. Yep. Yep. I'm not mad. All right, I'm about to skedaddle. I love y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me. I know it's late. It's much later than I usually come live. But the fact that y'all are here with me is like, it's lit. Okay, we feeling good. We doing good. We in a building. Y'all my day ones. Show up as her, be her. Show up as him, be him. Don't let nobody play in your face. You got this. You have arrived. You can do it. Whatever you want to be, whoever you want to be, do it. Be it. Start right now. Don't overthink. Let the past go. You can't cry over spilled milk. There's nothing you could do to go back and no longer exist. It's literally no longer, it doesn't even mean anything. You keep it alive by thinking about it. Move forward. Focus on what you want. Become that person. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, share, because I know you care. Y'all already know what I'm going to say. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Bye, love bugs. I'll see you guys mañana.